Gentlemates looking to enter Counter-Strike, looking to buy the, not buy, but pick up the Iberian Sol roster, of course, after they were dropped from Movistar Koi. They want Martineza as their AWPer. They want to pick up him. They've not playing with Stododo. I think they're playing with Fuzi as a stand-in for some of their online tournaments, and they're looking to try and grab Martineza after letting go of Stododo to actually make that team under an organization anymore going forward. So 9Z are going to lose their AWPer, which would be rough considering they're trying to rebuild and have been trying to rebuild for quite a while now.
Yeah, obviously, I think we do have to say, you know, FURIA Female have been doing really well in kind of in impact and kind of just in the events that they're playing. It seems like it's quite tough for them, though, when kind of in these types of games. This pistol round's looking absolutely brilliant. They've got the numbers. They've got the advantage here. The flashbang's going to be good, but Martineza can creep up. We've got Izza on the trade. Excellent here, but another flashbang. The utility remaining has been brilliant, but the kills are just coming through. Nice find from Max. One bullet in the magazine, feels confident. Now jumping around mid default box. Needs to connect the shot onto Lulitens. Needs to find the frag, but just toying with Max's emotions. This is brilliant, just taking her time. This is excellent. We see a knife kill come through. And I believe, yeah, there's enough time for the defuse, but it gets chaotic. It gets really down to the wire, and of course, it's a knife kill to do it. But obviously, Trav, we had this conversation kind of in the green room before the game, and we were kind of the women's scene grow and be able to compete as best as possible. And it's certainly possible. As we said, we've seen in previous events, we've seen kind of, I think the game, it was what, I want to say it was Enigma Galaxy against Na'Vi? It was maybe, but that was a really good game.
Oh, you mean the main team? Sorry, that's somebody talking about. My bad, yeah.
And all of kind of the Na'Vi players afterwards said, like, we lost them out. It was a really tough game. And I think that the gap is closing. It certainly is. This round's looking quite tough, though, for FURIA Female.
Yeah, the bomb's dropped top mid, unfortunately, so I don't think there's going to be a chance to grab the bomb and get the plant. Pistol round was also, I just want to touch on the pistol a little bit, because it was actually a really decent call from FURIA FE, and also Lulitens played it pretty much perfectly, dancing around default for as long as she possibly could. It's the only option you really have in that scenario when you know there could even be a kit still on the 9Z, on the final 9Z player of Max.
From the kind of the ground up, and obviously you've got decent synergies with Hawaso and Martineza. Obviously, I've got to say the in-game leading is going to be, it's a tough call, but is a in-game leader. She gets on the score sheet early on, finding Lucan.
And to finally win that impact was a wonderful thing for them. And yeah, I think, as you say, like just any sort of quality performance here that you get like 5 or 6 rounds, it's respectable. And it's a team of 9Zs, previous caliber. So of course they might not have anymore, but still. And this is a good way to trade your way in to the A bomb site. You've got the advantage here. Martineza can't really retake with an AWP. Adames doesn't have a kit either. So realistically here, if you're 9Z, this is a save every day of the week.
Yeah, not only is it a great call, though, from Izza, but finding that opener towards Top Banana really helps. Adames will get the kill down to Gabs, and now this is where they can kind of give the idea of this retake. And with both FURIA Female players on the bomb site, things could get a little bit costly. Adames is the one with the flash, though. I think if it was Martineza, try and flash Adames out of apartments. It's just very minimal time. I don't really know why Adames is even giving this one a look. Okay, well, 9Z, you just throw 2 weapons away for no reason, but FURIA Female, first round on the board.
They know they're playing for, to learn, to get better, to understand how a team like 9Z would play online, right, with these known names that have been around the scene for so long. Good dink toward Lulitens there. That will be caught with a nade in the end by Lucan. And even though, of course, they didn't really save the weaponry they probably would have liked to save in that previous round, doesn't really matter. They could rebuy something anyway. They had MP9s in play. It's the only real fallback, and it doesn't really matter on a map like Inferno. You can get those close-range kills comfortably. FURIA FE's last option is to try and retake Top Banana with Bizinia, Izza, and Car Sensei. And Martinez is on the line. They have a couple of flashes available. Are they going to use it before they get past this angle? The answer is no, I am afraid. Martinez will even put that extra smoke down to play next to it. It's just a nice bit of extra utility usage that gives him some space to work around. Adam will push through. It's a very comfortable round overall for 9Z. But yeah, I think one of the things that really surprised me about 9Z in general is, like, bringing Lucan back. It's his 3rd separate stint on the team. And he's not exactly young, you know, like he's 28 now, like kind of a bit of a surprise. But hang on a second, this round's definitely gotten out of hand. That's insane. They managed to get a Glock kill, 2 P250 kills from the T&Cs. 9Z, what on earth have you just done? That is not a round you should be losing against anyone. Goodness me.
Well, yeah, it's not only missed shots from 9Z, but it's brilliant from FURIA Female. Liliten's P250. She's not got a care in the world, just swinging out short, finding 2 kills.
Yeah, brilliant.
And again, look, we talk about how these half buys, the great thing you can do is find a couple kills, get yourself a little bit of kind of financial damage to your opponents. Liliten's again. Absolutely brilliant.
I don't think 9Z that they're really going to go for anything too aggressive now of the buy they have. Just play a normal top mid crossfire, but the flash is being delayed, being thrown in actually pretty good. Some blind players coming in there, but Thunderpick still able to recover the FAMAS spray for 2 kills and re-aggressing into an apartment straight away to look for information is really nice.
Yeah, really wrapping through second mid. I would have much preferred getting into boiler, but has slipped the net. Adam S will find Izza. FURIA Female in-game leader falling. Adam S searching for another here, but BESTIA can capitalize. 3 versus 2 now, but there's going to be this fast flank from Hawaso. BESTIA, gun barrel spotted, will be found. Hawaso's done so much work in this round, and it's Car Sensei. 1 versus 3. Silent drop there.
P250, we saw what T&Cs could do with the P250 in the previous round, trying to do something as
similar,
well
yeah.
herself, but look at the crossfire. This is pretty impenetrable. There's a FAMAS kill. Thunderpick gets 4 kills with that FAMAS and a free AWP to pick up as well.
Well, we need to find a 5th. We need to find someone consistent. But for the time being, we'll just get these players back that maybe know our game plan, maybe have kind of a good idea. Great double from Luke and going to go searching for more. We'll get taken down by Liliten's. But yeah, it seemed like 9Z, maybe for players like Lucan and Try, it wasn't as though it was kind of a, well, this is your time on the main roster again. Maybe more as just a quick time recovery to make sure this roster can still perform. But hopefully for Lucan, that's not the case this time around, because obviously so far the stint on 9Z, his 3rd time on 9Z has gone very well.
Hang on.
Car Sensei taking the space. Yeah, it's a 2 versus 2 now.
Yeah, Gab's managed to get herself in toward Arch, and that like distracted the site player somewhat. And then Car Sensei got all the way through toward a CT duel. And that completely shocked the second 9Z rotator.
I love this as well.
And now Thunderpick looking to clutch. He's got a kit, he's got a nade, and they're doubling up in that church position, which I'm sure which is what you were going to mention.
Yeah. Playing
the buddy system, sticking together. They're both still pretty healthy as well. That nade that Thunderpick has will not take either one of these 2 players down. And he's obviously committed to searching the entirety of the site. He'll finally go for a tap on the bomb now, but it's not going to be a hold. First kill will come through, but no, it won't. It won't even be that first kill. He had the right line. I thought that was his frag, but T&Cs finds it, and another great round from FURIA FE. It's put 9Z on a full eco.
Still a lot of utility here for FURIA Female. Nice find from Martinez, and that opens things up towards A. They can now take this space, and look how fast 9Z are progressing down Banana. Max just needs to get a kill. Lucan will find 1. So much damage dealt. 22 points of health combined on both BESTIA and Car Sensei. And look how fast this flank's come through.
Yeah.
The smoke will fade.
The smoke's going to fade, and it's going to make it even more impossible. I mean, Lucan's low HP as well himself, but he's able to find 1 more through the corner of Coffin, I believe. And, yeah, the T&Cs is in a very, very tough position. She does well to find Adam, but no more than that. And that is a quick defuse for Martinez. 9Z will at least confirm a tie on the half.
And I think that's something that could get capitalized upon here for 9Z, because it's clear they have a good understanding of what FURIA Female want to accomplish. Great find from Max. He doubles down, switches to the AK to ensure he's got bullets in the mag to find the frags. Gabs is aggressing, though, out of apartments. Liliten's by her side, and now they will take this move, but Hawaso is holding. Gabs spotted and found by Hawaso. There is another. Liliten's has dropped out of apps. Taken down by Adam S. All that remains is Car Sensei, and 5 survivors here for 9Z.
This is the FURIA FE pick. We've got Nuke coming in next for 9Z.
Yeah, honestly.
Swing.
we know how much both of these maps are loved within this region. I feel like Nuke and Inferno are probably the kind of two, certainly the operative player here.
Yeah,
Galil in hand, yeah.
The Galil, Martinez are rotating in now with the AK. They actually are down into pit and they've been allowed to get there, but Adames never really showed his hand on sight until late. That made it unpredictable. Now, T&Cs needs a very tough clutch with 3 players to find. That smoke will keep Adam alive for a little while longer. She's forced forward into Lucan, and that will be an easy half in the end for 9Z. It definitely wasn't easy to begin with, I've got to say. It's just 9Z's consistency and where they've gone with the roster. It's why it's like plummeted them to a much, much worse VRS ranking.
Yeah,
and obviously, with possible changes to come as well, with Martinez maybe going to the Iberian Soul Core to play with his brethren underneath the Gentlemates banner. That would be pretty fun.
The funniest part of all of that is I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, so it might not be confirmed, but I'm pretty sure Davy G made a post a while ago saying that he was gonna, well, this pistol round's got so chaotic. What a retake!
Done,
okay,
just like that.
It was
a great retake.
Yeah, I thought that I might have had 5 seconds to get a little fact about Iberian Soul, but FURIA V rushed the retake and it works out perfectly.
Down in the dumps, they have beat Nexus, they beat Copenhagen Wolves, but yeah, like they're playing the ESL Pro League qualifiers in a couple of days, playing against OG, and you never know online, that could always go awry for OG. Adames managed to get 2 with the MAC-10, very impressive, and Lucan will respond with one of his own. Bizinia does well to find 2 with the MP9, but the force is going to work out here. Izza's going to miss the timing on the bomb leaving Banana.
Yeah, look, the fact that Adames gets 2, I'd love to see it from his POV. It's clear that he catches one off towards apartments and then maybe just caught in utility in hand for Car Sensei. But this is where FURIA V, they really needed to capitalize. You know, let's say they win the force coming through from 9Z. We could very, very easily see this game go kind of 8-7. Really within the possibility for FURIA V, but 9Z securing 9. It is going to be the reinvestment here from FURIA. Oh, that's tough. Izza going down. The money's just going to be so difficult now.
Give it something with this purchase and with the utility they're able to afford with the FAMASs obviously as well. Flashing toward top mid, trying to get through it. Everyone's very blind. Thunderpick has not seen the player to the side, and Car Sensei gets a couple of kills because of that. So, pretty messy from 9Z, but they're able to get a plant on A either way. Yeah,
look, you understand why Car Sensei gets overlooked. Everyone's blinded. Absolutely everyone. Adames, though, Adames has got this space towards Apps. Yeah, this one's probably done now. There is 2 smokes, but the lack of defuse kit is going to make this clutch quite tough. There is no HE grenade, in fact, so if they drop a smoke on the bomb, they certainly have the chance. No smoke on the bomb as if, yes, Adames, why are we peeking? What is going on here? And it's going to be the stick of the bomb in the smoke. Oh, in fact, Lilitens gets off of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
You can do.
Got enough time for the defuse, picked up a defuse kit. Yeah.
So close.
That's why Lilitens, no, she got it. No, she hasn't, no!
I was going to say, I thought it was really close.
Yeah.
She needed to complete the clutch. Nice try, but not to be.
An attempt to take Banana here from FURIA V. Nice first find. Lucan flying will take down Izza, but Lilitens gets the trade, so got the advantage now. FURIA V. Martinez gonna go searching. Oh, Hawaso finding that pick towards A is so devastating because FURIA V are gonna heavily gamble away from the B bomb site. Martinez could get a timing, and that's the B bomb site open now. That is so tough. You understand why the gamble's being seen? Car Sensei taking the aggression towards second mid, needing to find some space, but she gets taken down as well. And Bizinia, 1 versus 3 here, certainly would be the player to do it.
It's really hard to gauge what they're going to do either now because like she's 1v3 and like they've got a whole minute to make a decision on where they want to plant the bomb, right? So you've got to gamble, you've got to try and grab one pick somewhere. Super awkward.
Well, not only do you have to kind of try and grab a pick, at least she hasn't found Hawaso so early. The bomb carrier now in play. Hawaso will swing. If Hawaso goes down there, Bizinia, I think she's got a good chance in that clutch, especially because of how low Lucan was. But 9Z, they will find it 13-5. Pretty dominant performance here.
Didn't get a chance to watch it, unfortunately, but I'm sure that's kind of how that game against Flamengo went, right? In that map one of Anubis. I'm sure they kind of did everything right and made much fewer errors, and that maybe made it closer and gave them a chance to win it out in the end. Lilitens did really well to find 2 there on that faster ramp play coming toward her, falling back as well with her 2 kills, and still intact on 100 HP, but Gabs and Izza have been removed down toward B. They were waiting in case they did commit toward B rather than go through hell to A, but now they found those 2 kills, they've got the B bomb site and have a free plant.
Yeah, the tough thing about that round, obviously, was Car fast flank sadly got found, and I think if Car's able to find at least 1 kill there, the round looks very, very different. But
maybe a roster they're not entirely comfortable with just yet, but with great name value. And how to make that name value sing.
Honestly, I feel like just the way that the playoffs has kind of fanned out, and I guess the 2 different halves here in the playoffs, I think it's really sad that we won't be able to see a kind of an ODDIK Fluxo Grand Final. I don't want to say that that is what the expectations are, but one of the reasons that I kind of favored Sharks as one of the favorite teams to take the event going into that game was because, in my opinion, I think Sharks, they kind of should have had a guaranteed spot in the Grand Final. As well, obviously, Kai or K or Key, however you want to pronounce it, rekindling once again with Art.
Yeah.
Seems as though they are now kind of a bit of a package deal. Seems like
he's been playing quite well. He's recovered after his FURIA, his doomed FURIA stint. That was too soon in his career for sure.
Yeah, I think it happens though. It really does when you kind of come from an academy team. You see it time and time again.
We'll manage to deal with Izza and looking to try and remove the backside player as well. There's not really much you can do when you're getting peeked from Hut and getting pressured from main as well. Gabs has managed to find the AWP, but she's been forced away and removed by Thunderpick. That is why.
It's just a half by here for FURIA Female. This has been a very disappointing first half, but the MP9's towards Rambo. Okay, the crunch comes in and FURIA Female get the double.
And they are making the right call by going toward A, but it will be a 3v4 after plant. A chance for FURIA to make something happen on this low investment round.
Obviously no defuse kit though for FURIA Female, so they're going to have to hurry things along regarding this retake. Setup looks pretty decent for 9Z as well. They've got a really positive setup. Max is kind of holding 2-3 different angles at once. We'll go down to Izza, so 4v2 now for FURIA Female. Molly on the back of the bomb site forces Hawaso into a treacherous position, and it's now 1v4 for Luke, and he gets the first and the second. Swinging out of heaven though, Lilitens will find.
They got it.
Yeah, nice there from FURIA Female. I was going to ask, what do we think FURIA Female need to change on this CT side for them to start putting rounds on the board consistently? What is the difference? They're going to be very happy with the current state of things, but if you give FURIA Female too many opportunities, too many rounds, look, Animes is just going to give a free kill away here to Car. She can drop down and reposition, and now Martinez is trapped here. They need to double swing. Zinnia will find. Nice second here from Car, and now, although we see an acceleration from Martinez, how is Car been able to get out of there? Max finds Gabs. There is so much chaos. Max gets another, taken down by Izza though, and Martinez 1 versus 3 does have the bomb on his back. Does have a Molotov as well to work with. They're going to send that towards Double Doors. Already a rotation has been seen by Izza. Double Doors is open, I believe. So Martinez does have actually an escape route, but double ramp, 1 towards single door. Martinez in such a tough scenario now. Carefully exposed. We will see Martinez get the first, but Izza with the trade. Again, FURIA. They're given opportunities for opening kills and for frags to be found. Yeah, obviously, as well, that round just gets a bit more chaotic for FURIA Female unnecessarily. Max gets a double kill there when he should have been taken down, but Lucan finding Lilitens. Man advantage seen for 9Z. Although Lucan and Adames have been chipped away at. Still got the numbers here, 9Z. Smoke towards single door, Gabs under pressure now. Just playing from dark. Nice positioning here. Great find from Izza. Traded needs to be seen, eventually is. Disciplined here is Gabs. Great find. Bazinha as well rotating down, and as you mentioned, yeah, that's the bomb. Owasso needs to find Gabs. Going to send the HE grenade. Spam coming through. He forces the fight out of Bazinha. That is excellent from Owasso. And he can continually look to spam through red box if he wants. The kill should come through. Lucan as well. Oh, Lucan's going to get a freebie, and Gabs eventually goes down to Owasso. Devastating there for FURIA Female, because once they drop that bomb carrier...
secret position, just catching cars, rotation. There's nothing really much you can do about that, I'm afraid. Shadow up close doesn't help Bazinha. There was more where that came from outside, 2 or 3
Nice
players.
find.
Nice trade frag, though, from the AWP. Unfortunately, Adam's already got quite an advance down toward outside and down toward Hell, so probably underneath that position there for Kara, and was able to surprise her, catch her out of the round. So down into down into a 4v3, but no longer. Izza's been able to find 2 as they try and rotate back up. That's a lovely double.
Yeah, look, this is a perfect example of Adam S taking really good space, but just not taking his timing. I said this countless amount of times. When you get a deep position, when you find yourself in a position where you can take space towards heaven, why isn't he? If Adam S pushes into heaven, he either spots the player progressing in hut or will find Izza in main. It's just an easy kill either way. But the issue is, Adam takes this space. They've already found the AWP in heaven, maybe assuming there might be another player on rafters, but just doesn't take his timing. And moments like that perfectly amplify and should be kind of a perfect recognition for those at home, and I guess for Adam S watching that game or round back in the demo. You've had such a good timing. You've dealt with 2 players towards outside already. You've got such a great position. What is the point of you being there if you're not going to capitalize on that space?
Yeah, it's true. Lucan will only be saving this AK as well. There's no way he's winning this round. Long range taps toward Izza will get the kill, but Gabs is not going to be giving up her life. Worth for her to go looking for this kill after time, actually, and she does give it a look. The round is going to be tough either way.
If FURIA Female find this, they've got themselves, you know, a nice route to at least find 5, maybe even get the important 6. And I like the double swing there towards Squeaky from Izza and Bazinha. Flashbang towards ramp, miss flash from Max. Great find from Cart. Martinez has spotted Gabs. Important. Owasso needs to get this eventual trade. Has retrieved the bomb. There's a fast flank from Lilitens. Bazinha has already rotated down. Owasso might go searching here. Oh.
Firing his way up the vent to plant on A, but smoke will come down on B now. He's got 45 seconds to make this call, so he'll plant inside of that smoke coming in right now. Bazinha is looking to break it with that nade. He's not going to go swinging. He's waiting. Try and get a different position, but unfortunately doing that will get Lilitens into play. But the fake of the door tries to make it work. I agree. Possibly the only fake he could possibly make, right, in that scenario. Or could be a closer peek. Okay, reload from Car. She's falling back down to play from Hell, but up and down, really. Lucan's going to be able to find Bazinha. That's going to be a really important opening. FURIA, again, having a respectable first half here, just like we saw on map 1 of Inferno. Izza's very tough position, though, to have a Mac 10 jumping her way, and she does well, honestly, to find the 1-for-1. But again, it retains the advantage. Martinez has pulled out the Deagle to find the quick frag on Car as well. Quick trade from Gabs, and now the double rotation will come down from her and Lulitens. But it could be a little bit too late. They're already around the site.
Look at Adam S.
Molotov toward the right side of ramp, and they try and work their way back in now, and the duel will be won. Lilitens is now in the open if Adam's lurk eventually does work out as well. I'm not sure they necessarily know about Lilitens being here too, because the plant's coming through toward A, and it's going to be a bit of a surprise, I think, that this Mac 10 is going to still be here, and there we go. The lurk, in the end, does pay off for that 1 kill for Adam.
The ramp players on FURIA Female to try and help out towards outside. It's an incredible dig shot from Martinez. Taking down Car, that's what causes the rotations. That's what causes kind of the chaos here. But Adam S, nice find onto Gabs. Izza falling as well to Lucan. 5v3 now.
And try and group up with a teammate elsewhere to have just some hope of getting a crossfire or a trade kill.
Yeah, I like it.
9Z have everything going for them. They're going to enter toward A right now. Whiffy spray from Lucan, but he gets away with it. 4 HP to spare, and Bazinha's been goose through the corner of the blue box outside. Will go down to Max. 9Z get a pretty comfortable half in the end for them. 8-4.
To the favoured side. They are going to be certainly in a good spot to take the series and move to that semi-finals. Lucan tapping away, not connecting, so we'll be forced back down the ramp. A bit overconfident is Lucan. Martinez can get one with the duel. He's pre-firing his Lucan, but Lieutenant, she can get the trade.
Chance for the plant now to come through at some point. The 10s, the reaction just does a double take to Adam's position, and the bomb plant's not being covered. Adam being a lurky boy in double doors, proving to be the nightmare here for FURIA. Is they're looking to try and get a couple of kills, but Martinez with the dualies, mid-range, 3 kills for him. A 13-5, 13-5 is kind of what I would expect really from a game like this. So far, I'm on track, I will say.
Oh, of course, you said that now when we've all forgotten.
This is going to destroy Martinez outside as well. And Max trying for something aggressive too in response. Will get taken down to 36 HP. So a great start to this gun round for FURIA.
I'm really happy that Iz has had a good game.
Yeah, it was a
in-game
great game,
leader, really stepping up. She had good moments throughout Inferno. A great gamble. They've broken the glass, and this gives Adam such an easy intention. That's why he's kind of moved to this right-hand side, because he might get overlooked. Oh, I don't like that he's backed away here behind the silo. Missed shots from Adam, and Lucan's repositioned now. Oh, he's going to be completely overlooked. Lucan can get 2. The last player is low HP on the bomb site in BESTIA. Lucan repositioned, now can spot and find Lucan. Done so much work here. 1 versus 2 now for Lucan. He's on for the ace. Nade landing at his feet. He's going to play close to it. Use the explosion as a bit of cover. Information on both. Can't close the door if there is a gap. And Lucan, so much damage, but just not the final kills. That is devastating. But moments like that, even if they're playing from heaven, they're going to struggle to get impact. So I think it's a great call. Time and time again, I feel like the best way to deal with an AWP on the T side is just go for a rush. But they don't in this round, and Martinez will find Izza. Top performer for FURIA Fee falling. Gab's now aggressing down ramp. Lucan needing to find plenty. So much damage dealt from Lucan again. Sets his team up massively. Already tucked in the corner here towards Toxic is Adam S. And Adam has Hawaso here as well. It's going to be contact from Adam. Door open from Hawaso. And surely round open.
Whiffy from Adam. The A1S, usually a relatively easy weapon to control, but... Great pick from Martinez. Smoke. Not an issue when you've got the utility. Xenia removed. Fortunately, Car Sensei tagged down to 17 points of health as well. She had the line, but Lucan's jiggling around and Martinez are just delivering all the frags around her.
6 in a row to take it to overtime. We anticipated a 2-0, and I think now that 12 has been seen with 6 more needed. It's not really going to happen. But again, Martinez is being given opportunities, and Martinez is finding them. 1 versus 5 for Gabs. And Lucan will be the one to win it. So, 9Z, they are our second semi-finalists here in Thunderpick. And look, let's bring Laz in. Hear what he has to say after that series.